Hello, everybody. This is Bradley Benner with Contractor Hangouts, and I have John Mitchell with me from Backyard Bug Patrol. Hey, John, how are you today?
Good morning, Bradley. Thanks for having me on this beautiful day this morning.
Yes, yeah, it's nice to have spring here. So,
That's right. That's right. Barely.
and speaking of that, I know that the mosquitoes and the bugs are starting to come out. I've experienced them myself outside, so that's what we wanted to talk to you about today. Is your mosquito control services that you offer? And I know today you wanted to talk a little bit about Bethesda, Maryland. So, go
That's
ahead.
right. That's right, Bradley. Thank you. We finally did reach spring, and the bugs are coming out in full force. That's right. We're getting calls on a regular basis now from customers or potential customers with bug problems throughout the area, specifically Bethesda. And what I wanted to talk a little bit about today, Bradley, is the last couple of days we had a lot of water come down, with the rain. I don't know how many inches, but it was more than 4 or 5 inches, which is a lot. It's a ton.
Yeah. Yeah.
So customers specifically in Bethesda, they generally have smaller yards, things like that. There's not like lakes or marshy areas or things of that nature, but it can be misleading because all you need is a cap full of water for one mosquito to lay eggs in, and you can go from eggs to biting adults in 7 to 10 days. So if customers in Bethesda have standing water, with all this rain, they're bound to have some standing water, you're going to get mosquitoes. So one tip for all of our customers would be, as you're outside in your yard, tip over any standing water. That's one of the things that our guys do on a regular basis, or try to when they're out at customers' houses as well. You want to get rid of as much of those breeding spots as possible.
Get rid of the breeding spots, and you reduce the amount of mosquitoes, right?
That's right. That's right. And the way we spray yards is we use a backpack sprayer. It looks a lot like a leaf blower that the lawn maintenance guys use, and it shoots out a very fine mist at 200 miles an hour, and it coats all the vegetation in the yard. So our guys will walk around the yard. They'll treat the bushes and the trees and things like that, and do a light coating of the grass as well. So specifically in Bethesda, Bradley, customers will ask us, well, how do you prevent mosquitoes from flying in from the neighbor's yard? Right? Great question.
Right.
So what happens is you can't prevent them from flying in, but mosquitoes, when they're biting you, they're not eating the blood. They use the blood actually to produce their eggs. They don't use it for food. What they actually eat is the glucose in plants. So when we use our sprayer and it coats all the vegetation, when the mosquitoes come into the yard and they're resting, they generally rest on the underside of plants, densely packed plants and bushes, and they'll feed on those plants while they're waiting for a blood meal. And when they feed through the protective layer that we've put on all the plants, that's what kills them. So while they can still fly into the yard, once they land and they feed through those plants, that'll take care of them.
Very cool. And that spray also eliminates or helps to prevent ticks as well. Is that the same kind of spray?
Absolutely. Same treatment is used for ticks and mosquitoes. We'll also take care of fleas and a number of other pests. We do our best to protect bees and other beneficial insects, and our guys do their best not to spray flowering plants when they're out in the yard.
And all of this is 100% safe for pets and children. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We have 2 products that we offer. The first is what we call Flower Power. It's natural, but it's not organic. We do have a 100% organic option available, and active ingredients are rosemary or cedar oil. And who knew, in concentration, rosemary oil will kill ticks and mosquitoes.
Very cool. Well, that's great to know, and I certainly encourage anybody that's watching this to enjoy your backyard this spring and this summer by calling John Mitchell with Backyard Bug Patrol. John, do you have any specials or anything that you'd like to offer?
Yeah, we're starting to get into the heart of the season now, but please give us a call. We have seasonal packages available, discounts readily available. It's based on the size of your yard. Please give us a call at 855-NO-TICKS or 703-621-7116. And we can be reached by email, john@backyardbugpatrol.com. or www.backyardbugpatrol.com. Thanks,
Yeah,
Bradley.
yeah, and all of the contact information will be below this video as well, so you can click through and check out his website, fill out a contact form there, or just pick up the phone and call. Either way, John will get back to you, and come spray your yard so you can enjoy it this spring and summer.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time today, John, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sure thing.